Barrow hasn't slept in about 68 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I curl up a bit, turn my attention back to ad channel. Oh no, more? Okay, this isn't that bad. Well, guess I'll go jerk off for the third time today. Under deliberation, ASC2 are committed. Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. There's no war? How's that possible? How did CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East? What have you got against world peace? Sounds like to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. This Teeter guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to the 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now that system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does the system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any discontent? The answer to that question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there's no denying that our actions are kind of terrorism. Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation you said it's been proven by 2036. How? I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids were among them? Maybe I really should kill your father, protect the future. Stop beating around the bush, give us answers. You're the one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit, now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right? Delicious nationalist tears, lol. CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right? And that would make you no better than Teeter. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Teeter, question. Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBN 5100? Is John Teeter plugging for the Gommies? I thought they went on a style years ago. I thought Teeter was crazy, but this hoeing guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys. World War III? Jesus, this is hitting home. Isn't there supposed to be an IBN 5100 in Akiba? As I've explained previously, my purpose for traveling to this era is to change the future. Posting on this forum is a way of sounding an alarm. While it may be meaningless after the world lines converge, I just needed to get the information out there. What do you mean by World War III? Is this something I said in another world line? I'd like to speak with you more. If you can send me an email, I'll be sure to reply. I'm happy to accept emails from people other than hoeing too. As long as they are serious inquiries, I will post my mail address here again. John Teeter at egweb.any.japan. Get out and stay out, scum. Pretty gusty leaving your email address in a trash place like this. I like it. I have a lot of questions too, so I'll write to you someday. You and me are gonna be BFFs, Teeter. He ran away. Lol. Alright, Daddy's gonna write you a serious email. Psych. Hey, quit it, guys. You've sent him enough titty pics. Teeter Coon's gonna get a hard on. This thread is now officially Hoeen's watch list. Get out while you can. Hoeen. Alright. Interesting. My discussions with John Teeter weren't making any sense. Not even Teeter himself seems to know about the Teeter from 10 years ago. Teeter, lol. Time traveler in 26, lol. CERN takes over the world, lol. Black holes, tuning wars, surprise. 10 years ago. 2034, impossible. Hard to imagine that everyone in that channel is conspiring against me. Hoeen needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Teeter from 10 years ago. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decide to email Tito directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on that channel. I guess that's his way of saying bring it on. In my email, I question the differences between his posts now and his post 10 years ago. Current Tito hasn't even acknowledged the latter. 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. In 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. John Tito travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. Only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. 1998, Teeter meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Teeter was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Teeter is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Teeter correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though we only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, Civil War in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. Decided to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Alright, send it now. This is your litmus test, John Teeter. Show me your true colors. It's from Suzuha. Greetings. This is Amine Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. Finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply too. Kinda new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. Should I reply? It wasn't an exchange. You took my address by force. I had no choice but to submit. Where were you living before? Haven't used cell phones much? There, that should do it. Doo-doo-doo. Good morning. What are you doing here so early? Well, I heard you guys have stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies. Excellent. Good job. Literally 2 nights in a row thanks to my afternoon nap yesterday, but who's counting? Ta-da! Canned Odin. The present from Ayushi? They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay? I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on. But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time. And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them. But wait, there's more! Ta-da! Rye-net sausage. It comes with an Oopa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this will be neck-deep in Oopa goods. And only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. So how's Daru-kun? He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once. Daru-kun's super hacker spirit is on fire. It's not hacker, it's hacker, you dumbass! He sure is tense. Mayuri and I excavate to the rooftop to keep the Odin. But isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things. I would be a fool to let Daru's super hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked Stern's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. It means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. Goodle. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world. Bad things are bad. I need to change the subject. Yuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef? If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg. Don't be ridiculous. Next to beef, quail eggs are my favorite. But Mayushi likes quail eggs too. Settle for chikua? Okay, chikua's better than sweet potatoes. Public change complete. Mayuri really leads up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her. Soon, if I can just get that SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords. You're no match for me. Looks like things are falling into place. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Yes, yes. Hooah! You can hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? Oh, yes! Yes! Matching ID and password login complete. Hell yeah! Taste it! Yes, yes, yes! Oh, what enthusiasm. Did you get it? Mission complete! Really? Oh, that's amazing. I don't really get it, though. So did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world? I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected. It's all downhill from here. I'm sorry if you're tired. Please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there. Yeah, I'll do it. Daru dances his mouse across the screen and continues hacking into CERN. The question is who this password belongs to. Why is that? I went into CERN's database and got a data table from there. Focused on people with simple passwords like 11111 and ABCDEFGH to get my hands on an ID. It'd be awesome if it turns out to be the server admin's logon. I don't think we're that lucky. In Japanese, please. Same. Basically, if the server admin's password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious flesh. But if it's just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see CERN's boobs. Daru-kun? That's naughty. Quite the erotic examples. Basically mean there'll be limits to what information we can access. Exactly. Anyway, it's only a matter of time before I get a server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now. It'd be cool to push Daru any further. Looks like our ID belongs to an accelerator division chief. So it's not a server admin. It would take a miracle to get one of those on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has? How many? Over 6,000. That many? Well, for now, let's look at the Accelerated Division Chief. His username is Jack. Let's look at his email log. Of course, the emails come up in English. Oh no, that makes Mayushi's head hurt. It's pathetic to flinch at a mere sight of English. Daru, what does that say? I need to translate it. This is a job for Dr. Excite. Nah, I've got a better idea. Looks like a New Year's greeting. Something about going on vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server manager. You know, looking through someone else's mail without permission makes me feel really guilty. I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. Let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes. What a guy. That did Okering do me in the butt. Jesus. I decline your offer. Again. Absent Sal, you left way too soon. Now, get peeking, Daru. Okering, you're bad. You make my Yushi sad. That's of no concern to me. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. LHC Experiment Reports. There could be a hint about time machines in there. We should try reading them. This is definitely a crime, though. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. It comes up as an unintelligible series of symbols. This is encrypted. Of course it isn't that simple. Well, cracking this should be a piece of cake. In less than 10 minutes, Daru was decoded the email. Let's see here. High pole. Acting completely unnecessary. Uploaded today is dated to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same for the rest, though. This baby's fickle as a cat, but it was surprisingly obedient this month. It would be great if it stayed like this forever. But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer-long kitten, has been in operation for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, and only a small group of people are allowed to see it. Of course, if we were ever officially released, it would be one hell of a scandal. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zemeckis to CERN right away. He could build it in less than a year. 9 years? Come down, sort things out. Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. Japanese is strange in places, though. That does make sense. It doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year, but this email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years. That is strange. The email send date is the year 2010, so 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Teeter posted this on that channel yesterday. The only thing that I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They've already succeeded at creating micro black holes. You read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. Yeah, Robert Zemeckis, director of Back to the Future. There we go! He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way was I right. CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? It's related to time travel? You're looking, Daru. Search for anything related to the time machine research. Seriously? I don't know if Daru's questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. There aren't any emails with the phrase time machine in them. The phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months. Think it could be about the current LHC experiments? What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiments? Let's try looking for a document. Found one. Oh ho! Looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland. Government secrets? CERN's not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We're being a little deep here. I don't care. Get me the details. Oh, and if we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology. Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced? I took the necessary precautions. And I failed to see the problem. Well, thanks. Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. May 14th, 137th Z program experiment report. Because we have already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted first. Stop. All of a sudden, Teeter's prediction became a reality. So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes. They announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why? This is what Teeter was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say." The goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate mini black holes, it was to create new elementary particle reactions. But in reality, they're already generating those mini black holes. It doesn't seem like it. What does it say next? Results error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report number 14. We purpose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online. What does that mean? Human is dead? It means somebody died, right? Somebody died? Seriously? I'm not afraid. I'm not, after all. I'm the insane mad scientist, Oin Kiyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. What is this Jellyman's report? Can't find it in Jack's email. We need an account with more privileges. Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines. No, we're not going to find anything, right? After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes finishing the Accelerator Division Chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines. Worlds like Accelerator Technical Committee, LHC Project Lead came up, so I guess we should look for an ID from there. Maybe then we can get more information. You can't look it up with the ID you have? Daru shakes his head. Well, I guess let's call it a day. By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server, but I also found a strange database on the network. Strange how? It's buggy. Buggy? I mean, it was full of some kind of code. The code was gibberish, utterly impossible to decode. Thank you very much. Would it be encrypted? Not by any algorithm I've ever seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that nobody could ever use? It is strange. I'll see what I can find out. Daru tried every trick in the book to crack that mystery database, but after about an hour of furious typing... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Well, it's a program? Dumbass, go to hell! Oh, great, he snapped. I think you should stop. My head is spinning. I can't take it anymore. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. It's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Good work. Go rest, Daru. Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, even if it isn't a bug, but an actual program, only the guys who made it could understand it. I've never seen anything like it. A program unlike anything he's seen. It's from John Teeter. Did he reply to the email sent him earlier? A gulp. Of course. Everything is falling into place. What you talking about? John Titor, CERN, the time machine. These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. Daru, I think I know how we can read that program. Seriously? How? I aim my phone's camera at the screen, displaying the supposed buggy data, and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? Send it to Titor. Mysterious database inside CERN, program unlike anything super hacker Daru has ever seen. Its true form is... My hunch is correct. John Titor should know. What? There's no way. Say what you like. We'll know soon enough. Well, it's only been a few minutes. It feels like an eternity to me. It's here. I quickly open the mail. Just as I suspected. Where did you find that? It's written in proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I was right, Daru. I know where that data comes from. An IBM 5100? That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went in the market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by John Titor, who appeared in 2000. Well, after Titor posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday. You can also decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now it's a deep programming language only decipherable with an IBM 5100. What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of synchronicity at work. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings. No, I say, this discovery of ours was inevitable from the start, for this is the choice of Steins Gate. Wait, so CERN has an IBM 5100 database. Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking? Well, make it stand alone, of course. If only IBM 5100 could read it, then I guess it's kind of a standalone. Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets hidden there. How do you know about that hidden function anyway? It's recorded in my brain's extensive index librarium prohibitorum. Titor said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth. Very original. I ignored Daru's retort. Mayuri, we have important matters to discuss. Assemble! I can hear you fine from here. It doesn't matter whether you can hear me or not. This meeting concerns the fate of the Future Gadget Laboratory, nay, the fate of mankind. I want it to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault. Mayushi won't participate in your evil schemes. Well, I can't have everything my way. Listen, you two, henceforth, the Future Gadget Laboratory shall begin emergency top-secret operations. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institute engaged in the most evil research imaginable. Ocarine, you're too loud. I've been up all night. Crap, I guess I am being too loud. Kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. When the window's open too, if Suzuha's down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. Understand, the world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them. Who are they? You know them. Mayushi doesn't get it at all. Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBN 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes and Mayuri's focus returns to her book. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited? I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I'm gonna keep coming some CERN server. That's true. Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru, so I'll leave you to it. So the IBN 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me. I can't. I have to make costumes, and I have work too. He says that, but she certainly seems relaxed. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time. Fine, I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me, understood? Are you gonna do something bad again? Nah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I descend the stairs and step out into the street. Ow. There has got to be a save function. Save. Here's where we're going to end things. Before it gets any later. There we go.